Okay, hello fellow Nigerians. Welcome to the first edition of the maiden program titled Nigeria, My Country. This is powered by a group of concerned Nigerians who have resolved to take personal duties and responsibilities in reforming their fatherland to the nation of our dreams. The group is known as the New Nigeria is Possible. We are a network of selfless Nigerians with a common vision and passion for a liberated and remodeled Nigeria of our dreams. This is because we know that we have no other country than this. So, this program is a discussion forum designed to help us as Nigerians rediscover ourselves, our lost dignity, values, and hope. This is our journey of hope. My name is Dr. Henry Deben, the anchor and facilitator of this edition of Nigeria, My Country. So let me introduce other members of the group in the house. So would you maybe start by my immediate right, left?
Yeah, my name is Chris Wani, the New Nigerian Man.
Okay, my name is Leslie Sander. Good evening, Nigerians.
Okay, my name is Chidara Azuruji, and I'm a New Nigerian.
Okay, good. So we actually have two of our members who could have joined us, but for some reasons they will still may join us at the course of the program. One of them is Abdurrahman Musa Ododo and Yahya Ibrahim. So when they come, we'll let you know that they are here with us. Okay. So the topic of this episode is hard way, the best way. So we share a natural philosophy that no lasting pain comes without the pains. No lasting gains comes without the pains. The current situation in Nigeria is synonymous with hardship. It seems an awful situation that no Nigerian would wish or want to wish it to her enemies or his enemies, though it favors a few anyway. However, we believe that our strengths and gifts are groomed, developed, and discovered when they are tested. So, the hardship in Nigeria is a positive way of awakening the giants in each and every one of us. We have slept for too long, so the situation is challenging our gods and humanity as one family of a nation, and the giant that Africa is waiting for. The pains are designed to bring about the gains, so the hard way seems the best way. In that light, it's also very common that many Nigerians have been blaming our leaders for the ordeal, the grief that we are going through as a country. I tend to agree with them. I wouldn't blame them so much because we have given them that responsibility, giving them the power, giving them the authority and trust, believing them that they will take us to our promised land. Unfortunately, in the past 60 or almost 60 years, it seems that the country had been plummeting, going down, getting worse year by year. Now, the question is we ask ourselves sometimes is, if we have been hoping that the leaders will help us, and these leaders also come from the followers, come among the citizens, and they've not been able to lift up to the expectations, how long would we continue to wait to be doing the same thing all over and over and over without getting any results? So at some point, you will think that there is this power in the citizens. This ideology we call citizens-oriented transformation, or followership or followers-oriented transformation, whereby citizens have taken up the power, their destiny, trying to take decisions of what happens to their destinations and the destiny as a people, rather than waiting for the leaders all the time. So we believe that's something we can do for ourselves. Probably we can start leading ourselves to the promised land, and maybe the leaders will follow, because we just can't sleep and keep on sleeping anymore. And that is what the group in Nigeria is Possible have devised and developed. And we are seeing how we can bring the conscience and the mind and the willingness of the people to come to this reality. Chris, I don't know, what would you say about this?
Really, thank you for that background, and I believe so well that you are speaking the mind of many Nigerians. And as a people, we've seen ourselves over the years complaining about what is wrong, things that have not been going well. And to a large extent, every one of us has one way of accusing and pointing, accusing fingers to one another, especially the leaders. Apart from the leaders also, we accuse our ethnic groups, we accuse our religion, and we accuse so many things. And you wonder how long would we continue in this kind of situation where at every point there's someone to point fingers at. But critically, I may want to put it this way, that until we stop the complaint and take decision and take responsibility, for our society, nothing is going to change. And that is why we are here, to let ourselves know that there is something we can do as a people. And that thing we are going to do is to be conscious of the mistakes of the past and see how to correct them, because every nation is about the people that lives in that nation. It comprises about the attitude of the people, the way of their life, and their thinking, their mentality. And what we have seen today, Nigeria has become, is just the outcome of our mentality, the way of the people. Yeah. So what we are saying, that having seen that, we can't be killed for making a mistake, but we'll forever be regretting it if we refuse to turn back from our mistake and do what is needful. And we feel that if Nigerians feel they don't know how to adjust to a new lifestyle, that's what we're here, that's what this program is meant to do, to help refresh our mind, make us unlearn those bad habits and then relearn those things that will make, our nation move forward. And that's why we're here. Thank you, listeners.
Good one. Thank you very much, Chris. Again, there is something else that we think we also share among ourselves, and looking at the difficulties, looking at the hardship and the problems and the troubles we are all going through as a country. We believe that something that could encourage the citizens to start doing something, because what is very, very difficult right now is trying to encourage them to change, whatever, just change the environment, change attitude, change character, do something different to get the results, So we believe that willingness and the dream that they have for their country, we all wish to live in a certain kind of society, and that should be enough to encourage them to start doing something. However, it's not easy, like we said. The hard way
is the only
seems
way.
The best way. And what is the hard way? The principle, that's the core and the foundation of all principles that we've held on to as a group that will change Nigeria for life and make us the giant that the world is waiting for. And that is based on this African principle, African philosophy called the Ubuntu principle. Ubuntu principle, I think it's originated from South Africa or something, but it's very, very fantastic. I always talk about it and I own it as an African. And what does it say? It helps us to see ourselves in others. It helps us to see ourselves in others. So what it means is that there's no how I can be happy if others are not happy. There is no how, because I see myself as a reflection of others. It's only when they are happy, because I relate with them, I interact with them, they provide services to me, we laugh together, all those fun, all those things that we share together is what make my life. And so if you bring it to the Nigerian context, you will say, how can Nigerians be happy if Igbos are not happy? How can Nigerians be happy if Hausa are not happy? How can Nigerians be happy if Yorubas are not happy? If Fulanis, the Tiv, the Domas, the Shekiris, if they are not happy, how can Nigerians, how can all of us be happy? So that means that we are standing up for one another. And this is the new Nigerian dream that we all look out for. So it's something that we are working out and we are trying to bring to the minds of Nigerians. And again, it also depends strongly on the power of our minds.
Yeah, it's a good thing you brought up that, Dr. Zeben.
Yeah.
There's the truth is that human beings, blacks, white, whatever, we're all powerful beyond measure. But we've been lied to, especially Africans and Nigerians.
Yeah.
They've told us over and over there's something wrong with us. And there's this powerful principle in psychology, gaslighting. Repeat a lie long enough and it becomes a true experience.
Yeah.
But the truth is that we're powerful.
Exactly.
Human beings are amazing.
Solidly.
There's nothing human beings are not capable of doing. Just check human history. Human beings have done amazing things. And all of us, I don't care what anybody says, all of us come from the same source, God. We are all created in the image and the likeness of God. So going forward, talking about bringing transformation to Nigeria, my country, One thing that every Nigerian must do is that we must begin to recognize and appreciate the power that we have in us. You know, we have a driving force in the New Nigeria is Possible movement. And what's that driving force? All things are possible. I repeat that.
All things are all
things are possible.
Anything you can imagine.
Anything you can imagine is possible. So for that reason, nobody can look me in the face and tell me Nigeria cannot change. That's your opinion. There is no empirical evidence to prove that Nigeria cannot change. So for me, I want to speak to us Nigerians. There's nothing we're not capable of doing. All our differences, our differences we have today, differences of religion and tribe, they've been sponsored by evil people who know that a united Nigeria, you know, is a threat. You know, the people are afraid of a united Nigeria. So they are doing everything in their power to use things that don't matter. Well, sorry. I withdraw. Okay. Religion and tribe matters.
Yeah, definitely.
But our humanness is more powerful. Yeah. We are first of all human beings before we are any tribe or any religion. So that common humanity that binds us together, we must stand upon that. And so we know all things are possible. And because we have a vision of a brand new Nigeria where there's peace, there's justice, there's equity, there's security for everybody, we can't get that out of our minds. Yeah. And we're committed to taking the inspired actions we need to do. We're committed to working together to make sure it comes to pass. And that's why I love what you said at the beginning. It's time for the citizens to recognize the power that we have and to begin to do the things we need to do. Governments have done their own, and there's something we can do. And for that reason, we're here to speak to all Nigerians. Yeah. You know, when you're driving a car and you're looking into the driving mirror, guess what? You know, you're going to have an accident if you don't look ahead. So we have greatness ahead of us, and let's put our hands together. Let's do what they say cannot be done, because it's the only nation that we have.
That's the only nation that we have. From Leslie. Thank you so much. And I will just add quickly to that. I keep on asking people, if you belong to the Stone Age, when they first mentioned about aeroplane to you, and now that you're in Nigeria and they're telling you about New Nigeria, which of these two do you think that is possible? You know, so that's just that. So we just feed our minds lies and believe, and we'll continue living like that. And it's just like we are putting out the black lens. Yeah. If you put up the black lens, everything you're seeing is black. Until you remove that lens, put the color you want to see, and see Nigeria differently. So thank you so much for your contributions on that. So we may quickly want to tell Nigerians what we've been doing as a group. We have a lot of programs that we've conducted in the past. We'll have some ongoing, and we'll have some, the bigger masquerade that is also coming, and we want to share that with you. What we have ongoing right now is, as a group, we started what we call New Nigeria Assembly. New Nigeria Assembly, where Nigerians of like minds who have this positive mentality, believe so much in Nigeria, this is the only country that they have. We come together to share ideas of how we can be more responsible to our country, to these dreams, you know, how we can be part of solutions to our dear country, you know. So it's an amazing gathering. It happens every first Saturday of every month. Yeah, Saturdays or first Saturdays of every month at Gwarimpa, right? 5th Avenue. Let me get the. Yeah, I think Hiba Center or Hiba Plaza off 5th Avenue, Gwarimpa, Abuja, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we do it. You can always come there to join us, and you'll be happy to see a new Nigeria. Now, the next one, which is the biggest of the masquerade, is one we call the National Reconciliation Summit. We, the people of Nigeria National Reconciliation Summit. We, the people of Nigeria, we shorten it as WEPON, not the arms and ammunition, you know, just WEPON, WEPON. That's we, the people of Nigeria, then Reconciliation Summit. And we know that forgiveness is hard, you know, but it seems the best and only way, and the first for all of us as a people. And this is what inspired the summit. I don't know, maybe Chris, you might want to provide a little background on that.
Yeah, this is a very important issue. I believe every Nigerian would want to, you know, to talk about at the moment. Looking at where we are coming from as a people, you will understand that we have hurt ourselves in different ways. We've done the things, unspeakable things to ourselves. We've spoken, words that are not printed on paper against ourselves. Some regions hate the other region. They don't want to talk about them. They feel they are bad. And then this has been ongoing and it's been trending from generation to generation. These are part of the things that caused the first civil war we had in Nigeria. Some of us were not born, then, and then, but we know the story. The story is not a good one, and it's not something to be repeated. And everybody who saw that war knew that it was avoidable.
Yeah, it was.
And at the end of the day, that war was fought. And at the end of the day, again, after the war was fought, we came together and we now agreed again when people have died.
Yeah.
So that's why when I look at what is going on in Nigeria, I say, do we still want to repeat a wrong mistake? A mistake that we made in the past? Because everybody is calling for war, kill them. No, this cannot work. No, that's not the way to go. And that's why when my brother said the reconciliation conference, weapon reconciliation conference is the big masquerade. It is the big masquerade. And I want to explain to you why it is so and why we call it weapon. Weapon is what kills. And this weapon, this reconciliation conference is going to be the weapon that will take away the old ideology and bring us to a new beginning. So the weapon reconciliation conference is something we have, cooked up. We are waiting and we are hoping that come August, we are going to call Nigerians together. All the Nigerians from different ethnic groups are coming together to look at ourselves in the faces, talk to ourselves, feel our pains. If we need to cry, we cry on that day. If we have to blame ourselves, we want to box ourselves, but at the end of the day, we are agreeing to that one Nigeria that we walk. Because see, every one of us carries the same Nigerian identity. Anywhere you go in the world, you are first known as a Nigerian before they even care about your name. And that is one thing we must hold sacrosanct in our life. So for us to uphold this Nigeria, we must come together. We have to forgive ourselves. It's just like brothers. Two brothers cannot be eating in the dark and they say they should get light because no one should harm each other or deprive each other what is it here. So where we are right now is that we need to reconcile whatever difference we've had in the past. And as soon as we get that done, as soon as this food is served, where every Nigerian can be free to say, I am a Nigerian, and will be happy about the progress. I'm telling you, Nigeria has everything it takes to become one of the greatest nations in the next 5 years, if only we can do that. And that is why, the New Nigeria is Possible group is saying and asking Nigerians that we must not ignore this. It's not about politics. We are not politicians, and we're not going to politicize this. We're not looking for anybody who does not have Nigeria at heart. See, but what nature is looking for are those Nigerians who believe in Nigeria, who are willing to speak the truth.
And make sacrifices.
It takes the truth to bring about a renewal of the heart.
So let me cut you short a bit here, please. Sorry. So going to Leslie, what do you think that should be the aims and objectives of that summit?
Okay. It's based on the principle that we call the power of representative action. Okay. We don't have time, so we'll talk about that some more next time. But basically, our objectives, number one, to heal our past. Like Chris mentioned just now, we've hurt one another, we've done unspeakable things to one another, and where there's no apology and reconciliation, there will be no healing. But you know what happens? I'm sure everyone hearing us, watching us, there are times you've had a problem with somebody but when the person came and met you and apologized, and it was a deep apology, you reconcile and you went back to normal. So that's what it's going to do, to heal our past and then to prepare and usher us into a new beginning, right, for the unity and peaceful coexistence of our nation, and then to put into place all the things that we need to do so that we can begin to go forward. Those are aims and objectives.
We'll have opportunity to agree on the Nigeria we want to have. It becomes a new Nigeria from our generation.
Yes, and this is based on the power of the people. It's a people thing, not government. Government are doing their own, but this is a people thing.
I agree with you. Yeah. So, Chidera, is there anything you can add, information we are missing?
Okay, I'd like to say that the Reconciliation Conference will hold from 26th to 28th of August. 2022. 2021 at the Ball Conference Hall, Nikon Luxury Hotel, Abuja.
Interesting. So I will also, for those that might want to know what's going on, you need more information. Unfortunately, we don't have as much time I would have loved to have anyway, but you can visit the website, the conference website.
www.weaponreconciliation.com.ng. Let me repeat that.
Yeah.
www.reconciliation.com.ng. One more time, www.weaponreconciliation.com.ng.
Excellent. So if you visit that website, if you want to participate, you have several options on how you can participate. You can register yourself as a member, and how we look at members, because we want to get in a fair representation of the whole country, and coming from the different geopolitical zones and the senatorial districts, so it's going to be very spread. And we are not looking at no rich, no class, no social class, nothing. You can have farmers there, you can have conductor there, you can have senator there. Even if the president wants to be part of it, we are not coming as Mr. President. We are all coming as the ordinary citizens, concerned citizens that means well, citizens that mean well for our country, for Nigeria. So you can find a button there to register yourself. You can as well nominate. Maybe if you have someone that is very credible, that is a valid voice, that you think they can speak for your voice, speak for your group, or speak for your tribe or region, that somebody you can trust, to come there and speak out for you, you can as well register the person, let the person know that you are doing that, and just put the person's information. There are also very credible guys, well-meaning Nigerians who are not as educated as we are, to find themselves in the internet to start making registrations. Even if you find a local farmer that you think they can speak well, that might be the first opportunity for the person to be represented in a national event like that. Please nominate the person, let him know that you will do that. And again, we're going to provide accommodation and feeding. We'll try to do that. We are very, very rich. Sorry, you know what I mean. But it's just our own sacrifice. We are trying to see how we can make that happen. So that is what we have for now. Then I don't know how much time wouldn't tell me. Okay, sorry. Maybe next time we will have loved to open up a call lines for you, but Nigerians, to participate. But this is a weekly episodes. We'll be having next one and another one. So we'll work it out to see how Nigerians can participate. Okay, we are sorry for that, but we'll let you know and also hear your views. But in case if you want to, I think maybe at this point this might be where we should be drawing the curtain for today's episodes. And like I said, apologies to those who could not reach us due to shortness of time. However, you can reach us privately with your questions and comments on WhatsApp, or calls on 07057432774. I repeat, 07057432774. Or another number, you can reach us on 08030601687. 08030601687. You can also reach us via email at infodesk@thegrollafrica.org. The G-Roll Africa spells THEGROLEAFRICA.org. So join us same time, 4 p.m. every Sunday on this station, Bright FM 98.7 Abuja. You can also join us in our regular New Nigeria Assembly every first Saturdays of the month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Hiba Plaza off 5th Avenue, Gwarimpa, Abuja. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for listening.